From his piercing gaze to his chillingly calm voice, Robert Knepper has long captivated audiences with his portrayals of cunning villains and dark antiheroes. Best known for his unforgettable role as Theodore Teabag Bagwell in the iconic TV series Prison Break, Knepper's on-screen persona has been both revered and feared by fans and critics alike. But behind this compelling portrayal of malevolence is a man whose love for the craft of acting runs deep, shaped by a journey that spans decades, from a small-town upbringing to the heights of Hollywood. How did Knepper, an actor whose career began with small theater productions, become the embodiment of television's most notorious villains? His story is one of relentless passion, artistic growth, and personal challenges, culminating in a legacy of performances that have left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Early life and introduction to acting. Robert Lyle Knepper was born on July 8, 1959, in Fremont, Ohio, a small, picturesque town nestled along the Sandusky River. The son of a veterinarian, Knepper's childhood was far removed from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. Despite growing up in rural Ohio, it was his mother's love for theater that first introduced him to the world of acting. Knepper spent many hours in the local community theater where his mother worked, watching performances and absorbing the artistry that would later define his career. Knepper's interest in acting deepened during his teenage years. While attending Mommy High School, he took part in school productions, honing his skills and developing a love for the stage. It was clear to his teachers and peers that he possessed a natural talent for embodying characters. But more than that, he had an intense drive to make a career out of it. Upon graduating high school in the mid-1970s, Knepper enrolled at Northwestern University in Evanston, Illinois, a school renowned for its theater program. Here, he received formal training in the craft, studying alongside aspiring actors and directors who shared his passion. While at Northwestern, Knepper embraced every opportunity to perform, taking part in both university and local Chicago theater productions. His time at Northwestern solidified his commitment to acting, providing him with both technical skills and the confidence to pursue acting professionally. Early career and struggles. After completing his studies at Northwestern University, Knepper made the move to New York City in the early 1980s, a rite of passage for many young actors hoping to break into the industry. New York's theater scene was both vibrant and competitive, and for several years, Knepper found himself struggling to land significant roles. He took on various odd jobs to support himself, all while auditioning for every acting opportunity that came his way. Knepper's dedication, however, was unwavering. He performed in off-Broadway productions and regional theater, slowly building a reputation as a talented stage actor. His theater work allowed him to immerse himself in a wide range of roles, from Shakespearean characters to contemporary dramas. Each performance sharpened his skills, but it wasn't until the mid-1980s that his career would begin to transition to the screen. In 1986, Knepper made his television debut with a guest-starring role on the series The Paper Chase. This marked the beginning of a steady stream of appearances in television shows and films. His early screen roles were often small, but each part was an opportunity to showcase his range and versatility. Throughout the late 1980s and early 1990s, Knepper appeared in numerous television series, including Star Trek, The Next Generation, The Twilight Zone, and Murder, She Wrote, among others. Breakthrough, Prison Break, and Teabag Bagwell. Despite his steady work in television and film throughout the 1990s, Robert Knepper remained largely under the radar until 2005, when he was cast in what would become his career-defining role, Theodore Teabag Bagwell, in the Fox television series Prison Break. Teabag was a character unlike any Knepper had portrayed before. A manipulative, sadistic, and deeply unsettling criminal, Theodore Bagwell was one of the most dangerous inmates at Fox River State Penitentiary. Despite his despicable actions and twisted nature, Teabag became one of the most memorable characters in the series, due in large part to Knepper's magnetic performance. Knepper approached the role of Teabag with a level of depth that elevated the character from a simple antagonist to one of the most complex and intriguing figures in the show. He imbued Teabag with a mix of Southern charm, intelligence, and unpredictability that made him both terrifying and captivating. Fans were simultaneously repulsed and fascinated by the character, a testament to Knepper's ability to humanize even the darkest of roles. Over the course of Prison Break's 4 seasons, Knepper's portrayal of T-Bag earned critical acclaim. His ability to bring nuance to a character who could have easily been one-dimensional was widely praised, and his performance became a standout element of the show. T-Bag's blend of charisma and cruelty made him a fan favorite, and Knepper's work on the series solidified his status as one of television's most compelling villains. In interviews, Knepper has spoken about the challenges of playing such a dark and morally corrupt character. He has often mentioned how he had to find a way to understand T-Bag's motivations, no matter how twisted they were, in order to portray him authentically. His commitment to the role paid off, as T-Bag became not only a central figure in Prison Break, but also a lasting symbol of the show's gritty, high-stakes narrative. Post-Prison Break success. Following the conclusion of Prison Break in 2009, Knepper found himself in high demand for roles that capitalized on his ability to portray complex and villainous characters. He continued to work steadily in television and film, building on the momentum from his breakout performance as T-Bag. One of his most notable roles post-Prison Break was his portrayal of Samuel Sullivan, the leader of a carnival of superpowered beings in the final season of NBC's hit series Heroes. As Sullivan, Knepper once again demonstrated his knack for playing charismatic yet morally ambiguous characters. His performance in Heroes earned him further recognition and cemented his reputation as one of the go-to actors for villainous roles in television. Knepper's career during the 2010s was marked by a series of memorable appearances in both film and television. He appeared in the dystopian The Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Part 1 and Part 2, playing Antonius, a key figure in President Snow's regime. He also had recurring roles in popular series such as Shameless, Arrow, and The Flash. In each of these roles, Knepper brought the same intensity and commitment that had defined his earlier performances, further solidifying his standing as a versatile character actor. A villainous archetype. By the mid-2010s, Knepper had firmly established himself as one of Hollywood's most reliable actors when it came to playing villains. His sharp features, intense stare, and ability to convey both menace and vulnerability made him a perfect fit for roles that demanded a combination of charm and danger. However, Knepper's versatility as an actor ensured that he was not pigeonholed into playing only villains. In interviews, he has expressed a desire to explore a wider range of characters, and over the years, he has taken on roles that allowed him to step outside the archetype he had become so closely associated with. Whether playing a lawman, a father, or a man grappling with moral dilemmas, Knepper has consistently shown that his talent extends far beyond the villainous characters for which he is best known. Personal life and challenges. While Robert Knepper's professional life has been filled with success, his personal life has seen its share of challenges. Knepper has been candid about the difficulties of balancing his career with his personal relationships, particularly when it comes to his family. He married his first wife, Tori Harold, in 2005, and the couple had a son together. However, the demands of Knepper's acting career, particularly during the height of Prison Break's popularity, often kept him away from home for extended periods. In 2013, Knepper faced a personal and professional setback when he was accused of sexual misconduct. Several women came forward with allegations of inappropriate behavior, dating back to the early days of his career. Knepper denied the accusations, and after an internal investigation by the CW, no wrongdoing was found related to his work on the network series. Nonetheless, the allegations cast a shadow over Knepper's career, leading to a period of relative quiet in terms of major roles. Despite this, Knepper has continued to work steadily in the years since, maintaining his focus on his craft and continuing to take on challenging roles in film and television. He has expressed gratitude for the opportunities he has had throughout his career and has spoken about his desire to continue growing as an actor, both personally and professionally. Legacy and impact. Robert Knepper's career is a testament to the power of persistence, passion, and talent. From his humble beginnings in Ohio to his breakthrough role as T-Bag in Prison Break, Knepper has carved out a niche for himself in Hollywood as one of the most compelling actors of his generation. His ability to embody darkness and bring complexity to even the most sinister of characters has made him a standout performer, and his impact on television in particular, is undeniable. Knepper's portrayal of T-Bag has become iconic, with many considering it one of the greatest villain performances in television history. Even years after Prison Break ended, fans continue to celebrate Knepper's work on the show, and T-Bag remains a character who is both feared and admired for his cunning, wit, and unpredictability. Beyond his work on Prison Break, Knepper's contributions to television and film have helped redefine what it means to play a villain. He has shown that villains can be multifaceted, with layers of emotion, vulnerability, and humanity beneath their malevolent exteriors. In doing so, he has created characters that resonate with audiences long after the credits have rolled. Robert Knepper's journey from small-town Ohio to the bright lights of Hollywood has been anything but conventional. His ability to breathe life into some of the most notorious villains on screen has earned him a place in television history, and his continued passion for acting ensures that his best work may still be ahead of him. For fans and aspiring actors alike, Knepper's story serves as a reminder that success in the entertainment industry requires not only talent, but also determination, resilience, and a deep love for the craft. In a world of heroes and villains, Robert Knepper has shown that sometimes it's the villains who leave the most lasting impression.